Alright guys, it's the Black Ops 2 weapons preview, the M8A1. This is the first weapon we've seen from a multiplayer perspective in the reveal trailer for Black Ops 2 multiplayer. This thing looks pretty beast. It's on burst fire right here, a 4-round burst, and watch how quickly this thing kills, man. Look at that. We first actually saw this weapon. We thought it was the XM8, and it's prevalent in the campaign. If you see the photo here of Harper, one of the good guys, he's got the, well, it used to be the XM8. I guess it's the M8A1. Not sure why the name changed, but we got a couple more photos here. This is the M8A1 with the just with the iron sights. Looks like a pretty slick weapon, and then we have one where it's actually being quote-unquote cocked with an ACOG sight. Now at Gamescom Day 2, they actually went through and took a look at some of the class configurations, the score streak rewards that I covered previously, as well as the weapon attachments. But you'll see the M8A1 is the default weapon on the mercenary class, coupled with the target finder. It's got 3 attachments actually. You can see the wild card is the primary gunfire. It allows you to have 3 attachments on your weapon with the target finder, the select fire, and the laser sight. We're going to actually go through some footage from Gamescom, but first I want to take a look at that multiplayer trailer again. So let's take a look at this beast. Freaking look at this burst fire, man. I mean, there is some recoil, but it's pretty negligible. I mean, it's pretty kick-ass. That second kill was pretty tight right there, and it's got the iron sights. I love iron sights. I mean, I stick with iron sights all the time, and actually we got some Gamescom footage now going in the background. So this is the M8A1 being sported by Mr. Optic Merc. It's got the target finder attachment. You see how it, when you're ADSing, and it only does this when you're ADSing, you see how the target is enclosed in that diamond shape. So it basically helps you identify those targets if you're not good at sighting targets at a distance. This will definitely help you with those sights. But again, you have to be ADSing, and I don't like to ADS. That's not nice. So while he does have burst fire, and most of the stuff that I've seen when they have the actual firing selection attachment, and it is an attachment, fire selection mode. Most of these guys, like, I've never seen them change, and I think what you'd want to do typically is at long range is have the burst fire on, and at close range, especially for hip firing, I mean, he did have a hip fire kill with the burst fire, but it might be a better solution to, I think I was hiding in the closet there, might be a better solution to have automatic fire on, and you know, for close quarters, and then when you are ADSing and you're at range, is to, and I don't know how quick it is to change, because I haven't seen these guys actually change the firing mode, so I don't know how quick it is to change the firing mode. I'm sure it's just a click on the D-pad or something, probably right on the D-pad, to change the firing mode of the weapon. Now, okay, so here we've got Gunshi, and he's got the M8A1 on automatic. So we're going to see automatic mode. He's got the reflex sight on there as well. So there's really a lot of customization that can be had on these weapons. So it'll be very interesting when this game comes out. And I do want to talk about in a video coming up this whole codcasting ability and what kind of features it provides, because it's pretty cool as well. Let's see if we can get some. What was he actually on burst fire? Looks like he was actually burst firing that thing. So there's the basically the overhead map. I mean, it was on automatic mode. It looks like he was trying to burst fire it himself. So I mean, you know, with an automatic weapon, especially with something like this, and at range, I mean, you don't need that select fire. I mean, to be honest, is it a waste of a weapon slot? I don't know, or a weapon attachment slot. I don't know. I mean, because you can burst it if you want. If you have good control over the weapon, you can burst it. So why would you want sort of the fire mode selection to take up, you know, basically taking up a weapon attachment slot? I don't know. We'll have to try it out when the game comes out, obviously. But I know in Battlefield 3 it was standard. It's not considered an attachment in Battlefield 3. It's just you have it. You have it. If the weapon has fire mode selection, then you have it. So those are the guys finishing up the game there. Just wanted to show the game-winning kill cam here, and yeah, Gunshi, and he did have it in auto, and it actually looks like he's burst firing it on his own here. I don't think he had the he didn't have the fire mode selection or attachment. Okay, so here's some more gameplay. Again, we've got Gunshi with the reflex sight again. So same thing as in the last game, and we're going to see some more gameplay here with the M8A1. Again, automatic. Maybe we'll get to see some more burst fire. But the best example of the burst firing was in that the multiplayer trailer at the beginning of the video, which was pretty damn good, if you ask me. But again, this game, the footage here, this is all alpha. This, we're talking. What, this is middle of August. We've got 3 months before the game releases, so there's a lot of fine-tuning that's going to be taking place here. And I'm sure they're going to get a lot of feedback from people that are playing at Gamescom, and just to, and their own, Treyarch Studios, just doing their own testing and gameplay to try and balance the weapons and balance gameplay. So here we're going to go over to Karma. He's got it on auto as well, and he's got the target finder. So we'll get to see that a little bit more here. Now, I'm not sure if these guys were actually only given a limited number of weapons to be able to use in these games, because I haven't seen a whole lot of different assault rifles. I think I saw a Scar. There's that target finder in action. So it is pretty helpful. It's going to be such a chore trying to figure out what attachments to use here. Unfortunately, I gotta love Vonderhaar's. Look at it. Look at this freaking headgear. Like, what the hell are you wearing on your head, dude? Honestly. Wow. I wonder where he bought that. Where did he buy that? Geeks or Us? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. But again, a lot of these things that I'm seeing in the Gamescom footage, as well as some of the stuff that they've gone through, sort of outside of the gameplay footage that we're seeing here, with the score streaks and with the attachments, it's looking very promising. Man, looked like there was the dude was in the way. He was trying to shoot, but the guy's foot was in the way or something. So we're gonna skip over to some more gameplay from Gunshi. Again, he's got the target finder on his weapon equipped. And he's got the burst fire. Again, 4-round burst for the M8A1. It actually looks like it does have a bit more recoil. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it has a more recoil or not versus the multiplayer trailer that was released and we looked at the beginning of the video. But again, the burst fire does look pretty sweet. It looks pretty sweet. And obviously, I mean, these guys are pro players here, so the gameplay is going to be pretty good to watch, and I'm interested in some of this the codcasting thing and seeing what options there are with that. And I'll be talking about that in another video coming up at some point. He gets taken out there, but that's about it. That's about it for the M8A1. Again, looks like a pretty solid all-around assault rifle. I think people tend to gravitate towards certain weapons, especially the quote-unquote overpowered weapons like Modern Warfare 3, MP7, ACR. So we'll see how it goes with Black Ops. We'll see how well-tuned the weapons are, and what kind of assault rifles, or if any, become sort of come to the forefront as being quote-unquote overused. And but the M8A1 looks pretty good so far. So we're going to be taking a look at other weapons in the next few days. Stick around. I'm Spider, and I'm out.